So the first time I actually started wearing the clothes that I wanna wear, I was really scared, and every time I was thinking about actually like wearing the clothes that I want or just going with them in public, I was really scared. I just remember like when I was thinking about it, I started sweating and I was really anxious, and up until the moment put the stuff on and just came to go outside, it was like unbearable, like I couldn't do it, and it's something that I really wanted to do for a really long time. So the actual first time I tried to do it was when I went to school, and I have this chain which is right here. See, there you can see it. It's not that big. It's actually pretty small. I have bigger ones. And I wanted to put this chain for a really long time. And as you can see, it's not that big. It's pretty normal. It's like Cuban chain. And it's the first thing that I kinda try to make a breakthrough and try to use that one to actually start wearing what I want. So I remember that thing specifically. So what I did is that I put this chain on and I went to school. Now my way to school is like 30 minutes drive. So while I was going to school, each minute that gone by and I'm driving to school, I just get like my anxiety levels just go up and up and up. And it was only because this chain. It was different. I never really put it before. I was kind of scared to put it. I was thinking about what other people would think about me, and so I just put it. And every time before I actually got into the school, just a second before I got into the school, I just took it off because my anxiety levels were so big that I just couldn't handle it. And I just remember like after I took it off and I went to the school, I felt really bad because I wanted to really wear it. It's what I wanted to wear for a very long time, and I just didn't do it because I was so scared. What happened is that because I felt really bad, I just kept doing it because I actually wanted to put it on. So every morning before I went to school, I was like hyping myself up. I said like I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna look so good, it's gonna go so well. And every freaking time, when I was just driving to school, I started to get really anxious. That kept going for a while. I'm not sure how long, probably like a month or like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Where like every day I'm putting this necklace on, I'm going to school and I take it off right before the school. And then I remember one time I just said fuck it, I'm just gonna go in. I tried so many times, it didn't go well, I took it off. I feel bad after it. I hype myself up in the morning and then I just let myself down. So I went into the school and I remember that I went in and my anxiety levels were like through the roof. I felt so bad, like so scared, but I went in, and I always late by like 5-10 minutes. And you know, like when the class already started and you go in, everyone like looks at you, like everybody. So I went in and everybody's looking at me, and I was so scared. And I'm walking down and I'm sitting in my chair, and then just like any other normal day, the class just continues, and no one really cared or even noticed the new chain. After that first time that I did it, and no one really said anything or really noticed it, and anything was different, then I felt way better on the next days when I started to put it. I was still scared and still had anxiety, not just like in the actual school, like when I was walking outside, because people are looking at you. But with each day, the anxiety just went down and down and down. And then from there, it kind of just snowballed. So it started with the chain, I got through that, and then everything just became easier after that. So I remember I started to wear more special and fashionable clothes like tech wear. So I used to wear like a lot of chains and like those special pants with all the chains on, and the special shirts and a lot of chains. And I started to wear more rings and more necklaces, and I always started like small. So I put just one more. So I put one ring on my finger, and then I did more and more and more. And the same with necklaces. They got bigger over time. I just kept pushing myself and kept putting the stuff I actually wanted, but I kinda went one step at a time. I didn't go like all out. Now the reason that I was so scared and I had so much anxiety was because the people around me, the people outside, the people at school, they all wear just normal clothes, nothing fancy, nothing, just normal common stuff. And now it's not that I wanted to be special. It was more that I saw these things, and it was like five years ago when the TikTok went up and all the people on TikTok, and I really liked their fashion. So I really wanted to wear those things. And I was really scared because no one else wore that at the time. And I always liked fashion since I was little. So because I always liked fashion, I was always a little bit scared to put those things. And when I really wanted to take it to the next level, just put things that are outside of the norm, which today isn't. I see a lot of fashion stuff, a lot of fashion people outside. It's kind of getting more normal. It's still not that common, but it's way more common than when I just started doing it. So saying that, after a while, I really gained the confidence to really wear what I want, because I always took it one step at a time. So in the end, it didn't really matter what I wore. I put those giant rings and I put those giant necklaces, and I just didn't care. I just put whatever I want. Now, I gotta say that when I got to the more bigger stuff, that was when people actually looked at me more, and I noticed people are looking at me, and even people come up to me and say stuff to me, or friends or family asking me stuff. And the answer I gave them is that I just wear what I want. I wear those things because I want to wear it. But I did get the looks, and there was some times where they didn't like the stuff I wore, like those big chains and stuff. So always I remember at school, or like just friends, just they kind of joke around. So you understand, for them it's kind of weird. But for me, it didn't matter, because I actually wore the clothes because I want to. I actually just wanted to wear the stuff I wanted. Now, I think another thing for me that really helped me was because I kind of found a person which I really liked. It was Carlo, if you guys know him. But I really liked what he wore, so I kind of mimicked him, and I kind of got a lot of confidence off of that. So if somebody like said something about what I wore, I just told them I really like this artist, so that's why I'm kind of wearing what he wears. So it kind of started with that. So having that person that I mimic, which I can kind of get my confidence from, really helped me. So I kind of found a lot of reasons why to wear it, and it kind of helped me navigate through the anxiety and me being scared about wearing them, because I had really strong reasons to actually wearing them. Not only because I wanted to and I love them and I loved how they look, but because it kind of gave me an identity, and it kind of set myself apart from the other people, which I didn't really connect to. So what I want you to do is, you already know what you want to wear. You already know, and you're just kind of scared to put them on and go outside with those clothes. And I still have it. I still have those fears when I'm trying something new, or I go outside with a new outfit, but something doesn't feel right, and there are a lot of stuff to do. But at least for the start, take it one step at a time. Wear something tiny and just gradually increase it. If it's in size, if it's in color, if you enjoy wearing a lot of colors, just try using a little bit less, and then with time add more and more and more. Same with accessories, same with everything. The second thing you can do, which I really recommend, is find the reasons why you want to wear them. This is really a good way for you to kind of just fast forward. So first, try to find someone you can kind of mimic, or not just mimic, just you like how they dress, so you can feed off of that. And the third thing is just kind of try to find reasons to wearing them. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and wear whatever the fuck you want.